Back again today. Listen, let's get into this. I got a lot of problems with this. Not only because the PlayStation aspect of it, not only because it's a lot of things. It's a moving thing. It's mechanical. There's a lot of moving parts in this thing, right? Whenever I hear the Xbox community, right, they have no standards. I swear to God, is either you have high standards or you have no standards at all. Because you can't have medium standards. You can't have low standards in gaming, right? Because that is trash. At that point, you're playing trash and you don't want to admit that you're playing trash. When I looked at the Redfall, I will put the gameplay in the video, right? And people like, well, I've read the comments on IGN. I read the comments on a lot of Xbox YouTubers, right? And the consensus is, I'll tell you as we go along. The consensus is, they didn't know how to play the game. Whoever was reviewing the game, they didn't know how to play a game. Let me start off with this statement first. This is the ultimate statement. You can put lipstick on a pig all you want. It does not make it into a top 5 model. It does not make it Tom Brady's ex-wife. It does not. It's still a pig at the end of the day. It's still a pig. So no matter who played the game, you could have had Jesus, Moses, and Noah playing the game. Guess what? It would still stink. I'm sorry, for a game that's supposed to be a major IP, it looks horrible. It looks horrible. And guess what? One of the only times IGN puts things into a 4K video is this. Still looked horrible. Got a 4K TV in the bedroom. Got a 2K monitor behind me. What else do you need? It still looked horrible. It doesn't matter what you do. Now, ultimately, I'm going to be doing an analysis on this game, deep dive analysis on this game, because you got to put this nonsense to bed. You're accepting crap. And most of the time is, well, it's free. Basically, I heard these things. Well, I'm not paying for it. Well, guess what? You're ultimately hurting Xbox. If you're not going to pay the $70 Xbox fans, weren't you coming at Sony fans about $70 games? Now your games are $7. Let's move on, because that's, teleporting goalposts, as I've seen. That's no longer cannon fodder for the console wars, right? You guys talked about, is Returnal worth $70? Is this game worth 70? Honestly, ask yourself, is this game worth $70? It's a voice in your head that says no. Your heart says no. Your brain says no. Your whole being says no. So when I turn around and ultimately look at the Xbox consumer base, right? Whoever's paying for Game Pass or paying for games, it doesn't really matter, right? Just look at it in this scope. You guys are accepting trash. This game has no cars in it. Ultimately, walking simulator. So it's a whole bunch of cannon fodder that the Xbox community loves to use against PlayStation community. And guess what? It's starting to backfire. It really is. And then I hear one, I'm not going to say his name or make him have a debate with him, because there's no debate at the end of the day. Oh, you can't judge a game on 3-minute video. Yes, I can. Yes, again. I could judge a car by the first 3 minutes of riding in it. Period. I don't like it. Sorry. It's just not for me. And ultimately, I think you guys ultimately know. We'll look at the sales as it goes on PC and on Xbox. We'll see if the game is actually for you guys, and I doubt it is. Now, a lot of you guys are aiming the scopes at IGN. Now, I would usually join in on the rock throwing with you. I would throw rocks with you at IGN, but at this point, I can't even blame IGN. IGN is probably like, bruh, what do you want us to do? Unless you gave us curated video, and I don't think that's I don't think that they should do that. They already take hits with their reputation. I don't think they're willing to take another one with this one. So if you ask me personally, no, I wouldn't take the hit. Put the gameplay out the way we see fit. You can't take shots at IGN for this, because ultimately this is putting makeup on a pig. The lighting, the graphics, the shading, the mechanics. We had video of this dude sliding. I was on JTech's podcast. Shout out to JTech, by the way. This sliding across the floor. I don't know if that's a part of the magic or the powers a vampire has in the game, but guess what? Ultimately, for me, bro, what are we doing? This is supposed to be 12 teraflops. What are we doing with 12 teraflops? Come on, man. It looks generic. And then they say, well, why are you fighting the boss in the house? Why are you doing this? Bro, why wasn't the house destroyed when you were fighting in it? Physics. Where are they? I have a hard time listening and talking to Xbox fans because they're delusional. They're delusional. Coming from Redfall to Starfield, just wait on it. Just wait. How many years do we have to wait? Do we have to go to Home Depot and Lowe's for those tools? I'm disappointed. Once again, I'm disappointed. And it's not like we can't sit here and you can't say, well, Tech, or Cloud or Ralph Angel, that you can't tell me about this game because you don't have an Xbox. Ultimately, I do. I got an adequate PC to run it. So when the game comes out, I'm going to run it. Hopefully it looks better on my PC than it does on consoles. Hopefully. So I can give it a fair score. Because ultimately, I'm not biased in this arena. I want the game to be good. I want the game to be successful and do amazing things for the community of Xbox. Not only Microsoft, but the community. Because literally, bro, it's like you guys are wandering in the desert. And every time Microsoft drops or Xbox drops a bottle of water, it could be tainted water. It can have forever chemicals in it. It really doesn't matter. You guys will love it. And being thirsty like that makes you delusional. Just like hypothermia. It makes you delusional. So I just want you guys to be prepared to be disappointed. And then another consensus was on these, games supposed to be fun. It's about co-op. Bruh, get the game right. And get your minds right. Get your minds out of the toilet bowl. Get your minds out of the commode. You can't separate fun from good. You can't. I just watched the Mario movie. It was fun and it was good. I enjoyed it. It released endorphins in me to enjoy it. So when I look at you guys and just say, oh, it's about co-op, what does that mean? I just played Ghost of Tsushima for 3 hours on co-op with Nelson Gaming. Guess what? That was fun. It wasn't just about co-op. It's about the physics, the gameplay. It was about everything. The swordplay, the timing, skill level. So when you guys say it's just about fun, it's not just about fun. We invest too much money and too much time for just fun. It better be damn good. It's about co-op. Bruh, we have to stop with these lame excuses, because in my household, we have no excuses. That's the policy I have for my kids. That's the policy I have for myself. No excuses. How much money did you put into this game? How much time did it take to develop this game? Arcane. It shouldn't be just co-op for the sake of co-op. Don't shoehorn co-op into anything. Ask Suicide Squad. Ask a lot of these games that just died. It's not just for the sake of having co-op, bro. It better be damn good, because guess what? People are going to vote with their time and their wallets. This is Ralph Angel from Tech University. I'm out of here.